Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to talk about Kang the Conqueror and his variants in Marvel movies. If you're a Marvel fan, then you know that Kang is a complex character with a rich backstory. In this video, we are going to tell you how Kang and his variants ruled time in Marvel movies. We first meet Kang the Conqueror in Loki Season 1. Loki's first season, the Master of Time would show up by the end, who was named He Who Remains. As we see Kang's, this variant tells Loki and Sylvie that Kang was once a scientist living in the 31st century, where he discovered technology that enabled him to journey through time and space. On his travels across the multiverse, he soon encountered other versions of himself. He Who Remains eventually won that battle by weaponizing Alioth, that smoke monster thingy, in Loki, and in the end, he was the only one left who remained. Because of course he was. In the aftermath of the war, this variant created the TVA to prune timelines and prevent the multiverse from returning. Without the TVA, everything burns. As if that weren't enough, He Who Remains then explained that they're reaching a point in the timeline where he no longer knows what's going to happen. Desperate to be free of all this, Kang gave Sylvie and Loki a choice: take over as masters of the sacred timeline or kill He Who Remains. Loki wants to take over in order to prevent all, but Sylvie disagrees and she decides to kill He Who Remains and preserve free will in a new multiverse no longer held back by the TVA. The season ended with Loki back at TVA, except this wasn't the TVA he knew from personal experience. The sacred timeline had branched out into infinite variations, countless timelines, and the one Loki now found himself in just so happened to be ruled by one of Kang's variant. In Ant-Man 3, it's one of those evil Kang variants. This version of Kang has been trapped in the quantum realm after he was exiled out of space and time by the Council of Kangs. Unfortunately for them, Kang met Janet in the quantum realm and she helped him repair his ship. However, when she touched it, she saw all the evil that this Kang had done, because the ship is connected with Kang's mind, so she used Pym particles to expand his ship's core to make it unusable. Kang tells Scott if he did not get out of the quantum realm, his variants will come that would start a multiverse war. Scott fights back in time to stop Kang's plan and Kang's core is blown up again, and this time, he gets sucked inside. So Kang is dead, right? As the mid-credit scene with the Council of Kangs shows, he's far from the only Kang. And if the Kang in Quantumania is correct, these Kangs could spell the end for the multiverse. As we have seen in Loki Season 1, entire timeline branches. So the next movie of Marvel Studios related to Kang is the Avengers 5, which is going to be released in 2025. But before that, Loki Season 2 is going to be released in 2023. And it would definitely describe a Kang's variant, so wait until that. Subscribe to our channel for more entertainment related contents.